Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here. Time for another My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Season 5 blind commentary. And so, after 3 consecutive Rarity episodes followed by a wonderful episode that actually made me cry, we now have what looks to be a Cutie Mark Crusaders episode. I'd be slightly concerned there, as Cutie Mark Crusader episodes are more hit and miss than pretty much anything else for me, but this one's already off to a pretty good start even before I've seen it. It is titled Crusaders of the Lost Mark. And yeah, I can say without a doubt that that is the best title for an MLP episode ever. Narrowly edging out Do Princesses Dream of Magical Sheep. That pun is just glorious and really makes me curious to see what this is all about. Makes me think of some kind of CMC Daring Do team up. But I'm pretty sure that's not what we're getting here. I've tried my hardest not to get any spoilers on this one, but I have seen some comments mentioning Diamond Tiara and stuff, so yeah, that's probably not going to be anything too adventure-y. Though maybe. Lost Mark is definitely interesting. That makes me think of Starlight Glimmer, of course. She's the only one we've seen who can actually take marks away from ponies. Though who knows, maybe there's another way. Perhaps Diamond's mark is stolen and the CMC have to help her. That could be really interesting. I'd like to see some sort of new depth added to Diamond Tiara's character. That could really be a good thing, I think. Also, for once I know who the writer is again. I didn't for the last like several of these, like last 3 I think. But this is another one of Amy Keating Rogers' final episodes, which is another really good sign. Her first 2 episodes of this season were both exceptional, really, so perhaps this will follow suit. Then again, the Cutie Pox, her only other real CMC-focused offering, is my least favorite of the episodes she penned, so maybe not. Guess we'll find out. Oh, and before I start the thing, today has officially been a full 5 years since My Little Pony Friendship is Magic first aired. That's pretty awesome. Can't believe it's already been that long. Happy anniversary, MLP, and yeah, let's hope there are many more years left still for this amazing show. And also that the episode chosen to celebrate this occasion is a great one. Let us begin. Okay. And bowling pins, camera,
Crusaders,
previous Cutie Mark attempts. Looks like it.
Any suggestions? No, we've tried everything. We've run out of ideas.
Aww.
Are you kidding me, Crusaders?
And the music's building. Are we getting a pre-themed song?
We've been searching for
Looks like it.
marks
Nice.
for a while now, trying to find out how we fit in. So many ways we've tried
Apple Bloom song?
before, but we keep on trying more, 'cause the Cutie Mark Crusaders don't give in.
Okay, apparently Back to the Future's coming on later.
One way or another we'll make
Next Saturday.
on the day
Well, it's a good movie.
we discover the ultimate reward of our cutie marks. Now that's more like it.
Not a bad song.
Cutie Mark
Short though.
Help!
And
What's wrong,
Pipsqueak.
Pipsqueak? I'm running for student pony
Got the right name this time.
I was hoping you 3 would be my campaign managers. We've never tried getting our cutie marks and campaign managing.
Don't know if you want that.
Crusaders?
No politics for the Cutie Mark Crusaders. And Sweetie's using your magic. That's cool.
So, Pip, how would you
And that advert again.
You were
That's gonna
elected
get annoying.
student pony president. Our playground equipment took quite a beating during Twilight's battle with Tyrek.
Did it now.
If I'm voted in
Damn
as
Tyrek.
student pony president, I'll go to the school board and right this wrong. Well, I think that's
And Diamond
ridiculous
Tiara.
waste of money. It's just like when Twist proposed to repair the
Hi,
window
Bud
the
Mesh.
Discord destroyed. She just
And,
wanted to
another
repair
design
the
back there
plain
talking to
old
Bud Mesh.
schoolhouse window. But you all know voting for me was the best choice because I convinced the school board to give that window visual appeal. Of course, it doesn't hurt that
Nice.
another spoiled rich is president of the school board.
Spoiled rich, huh?
Which is why when Diamond Tiara is voted student pony
We gonna meet her mother?
the school will be putting a statue of her in the center of our schoolyard.
Of course.
That was my big announcement for my I won. I was only trying to help. I don't need that kind of help. Haven't we all had enough of Diamond Tiara? Do we really need a big statue of her? Especially where our playground equipment should be?
A vote for Pip is a vote for the playground.
A vote for Diamond Tiara is a vote for more Diamond Tiara!
Well, I'm convinced. And more song. Is this a full musical CMC episode? Looks like it could be. Diamond, yes!
I'm the only one who should be cheering. Pipsqueak, try Pipsqueak, don't you think? But a diamond is perfect.
Diamond Tiara song.
Natural selection, so your vote better be for me, not the weakest link. Let the vote decide. Every pony has their little
Yeah.
secrets. I know you do. A vote for me will help you keep them safe. Like your creepy super strength.
Going all villain song. Lots of new full designs, which is cool. And yeah, I think Diamond Tiara's part is a little better in terms of the song. Hi, Cheerilee.
Promises he can't keep, but I can do more. You could really use a new book bag, cause I'll make things happen that none of you here can afford to do, like ever. Wouldn't you like a little something sweet? Here's a parasol to hide you from the heat. Who says that I can't be nice? But first there's one thing, an itsy bitsy little string, and voting for me is the price. I've a tiny suggestion.
And Silver even gets a verse.
That you should be aware. You could probably win this election if you show them all you really. I don't recall asking you to speak.
Oh.
If that's how you treat your friend, then I choose Pipsqueak. Stand strong and don't be
I'm still not convinced. Diamond has the better song. Cheerilee! Yeah! Cheerilee just doesn't even know how to react.
The votes have been counted. The student pony president is Pipsqueak.
Of course.
Oh my gosh, Crusaders! Pip won!
I couldn't have won without the hard work of my campaign managers, the Cutie Mark Crusaders.
Campaign manager
Yeah.
Cutie Marks!
You didn't do any of the singing on your own.
Guess you're not as good as you thought, Flanks. In fact, I demand a recount.
Trust me, Diamond. Pip won.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, wow.
Cheerilee. What? One vote! Silver Spoon! You didn't vote for me? No, I didn't.
Oh.
But you're my best friend. Am I? Because I tried to help by mentioning your surprise statue, and suddenly I wasn't even allowed to speak. You could have actually won this election if you just listened to me. You want to know how? Sorry, I'm not allowed to speak.
Yeah!
I don't have to
That
follow
happened.
the drama anymore. I know Diamond Tiara's been pretty awful, but we should
Silver
probably
not
make
being the
sure
follower
she's okay.
anymore.
Just because she's never cared about any pony else's feelings doesn't mean we shouldn't care about hers.
That's, mature of you, Apple Bloom.
Diamond Tiara!
Oh, okay. And there's her mother, I
Why
guess.
are you making that face? That is not the face of a winner.
Because I didn't win.
What? You mean I have to all these party supplies to celebrate nothing?
Sorry, Mother.
It's
Wow.
bad enough you lost to that transplant from Trottingham. But imagine if you lost to one of those blank flakes. As a rich pony, you must always think of your social standing.
What are they doing in Ponyville?
That starts here in Ponyville and
Probably
reaches
visiting
all
Rarity.
over Equestria. Don't ever forget that Diamond Tiara. Ever!
Okay. Aw. Get a sad Diamond Tiara song now?
If I'm a
Aw.
diamond, then why do I feel so rough? I'm as strong as a stone, even that's not enough. There's something jagged in me, and I've made such mistakes. I thought that diamonds were hard, though I feel I could break. Would you
God.
believe that I've always
It's actually legitimately sad.
some pony else, yet I can't see what I need to do to be the pony I wanna be.
Not quite to the point of last week, but I am getting kind of misty-eyed.
I've been told my whole life what to do, what to say. No pony showed me that there might be some better way, and now
Helps that I've already kind of liked her for a while. I mean, I'll be interested to see what other people think of this episode. Like all the people who really just despise her. Aw. Good song, too.
Is it weird that I feel bad for her? If it
No.
is, then I'm weird too. She wants to change, but she doesn't know how. Seems like she could use a friend or two to help her figure it out. Hey, Diamond Tiara, wait up! What do you three want? To gloat, rub in my defeat? Actually, we wanted to invite you to our clubhouse to hang out. Really? Yeah, for real. Well, thanks to you all, I don't have any important class president business to attend to or anything. So I might as well. That sounds like a yes. So,
Let's see how this
just
goes.
sit around here plotting out different ways to try and get your cutie marks?
Pretty much.
Actually, yeah. You three are really lucky. We are? Yeah. You get to explore all these options, learning who you really are before you're stuck with something you don't understand. But you've done that, right? Yeah, because I have my cutie mark.
Of course.
And I'm not struggling at all to figure out who I'm supposed to be and what I'm supposed to be doing with this mark that's already on my blank. Are you sure about that?
I'm not convinced either,
That's a
Applebloom.
weird question. Not really, since we kind of overheard you yesterday. Were you trying to get your cutie mark and spying? Is that on your little chart? No, we were just...
They'd probably be good at that one.
The election, and then you lost your friend, and then your mom yelled at you. We know you want to change, and we think we can...
Cutie Mark Crusaders! I was at the school board meeting and they didn't approve my request for the new playground equipment.
Why not?
Oh,
There's
well.
no money in the budget. So I checked my peggy bank to see if I had enough bits.
Yeah.
My little Peggy wasn't nearly full enough.
Don't worry, Pip. We'll meet you back at school and help you find a solution.
Thanks, Cutie Mark Crusaders.
Oh,
Pip's in over his head.
have a solution. Our new student pony president is going to be kicked out of office and I'll be reinstated. Where's she going? Where do you think? Come on, after her. Wait, I'm coming too.
Cutie Mark Crusaders.
More Diamond Tiara singing. Liking this one.
You know you're better than this hostility. You don't even know me at all. Don't understand the meaning of my fault. What my family would think if I ever fail at anything. I'm a diamond that means you never break. No matter what be the cost of the path I take. Whatever I have to do to win in the end. Stop! This is not the answer. Wait! And it's plainly seen. Listen! You can't redeem yourself but by helping others, not by being mean. We know you want friends who
Oh, wow.
admire you.
Yeah, best song so far.
The power to, but there's a better way. There's a better way.
Most of them are pretty awesome though.
There's so much more still left to learn about yourself. See the light that shines in you. We know you can be some pony else. You can stop right now and try another start. You'll finally free yourself from the dark and see the light of your cutie mark. Every pony, I have an announcement.
This should be interesting.
Think hard about the choice you're making right now. You can be a better pony.
Diamond Tiara! I just happened to be here for the school board meeting, and this is what I see when we adjourn. My daughter associating with confused, insignificant lowlifes. Socializing with their kind is not how you move up in Equestria. Come, Diamond Tiara.
No, Mother.
Excuse me?
You've spent your life acting like a high horse and raised me to follow in your hoof prints. At first, I thought this was fine, but then I finally realized I wanted something you don't have. Friends!
That's enough, Diamond Tiara. Step away from those blanks.
These are the Cutie Mark Crusaders, and they are my friends. You need to stop calling them such mean and hurtful names. They are working harder to get the Cutie Mark
Yeah, big turnaround
they've
here.
ever seen. And they will get them exactly when they discover their true talent, which I guarantee will be amazing. Now, will you please deliver this to Father?
Yes, of course, dear.
I have to thank you, Crusaders. Obviously, I've known since I got my cutie mark that my talent is getting other ponies to do what I want. I just asked my father if he could donate the money for the new playground equipment.
He might. He doesn't seem so bad as compared to her mother.
You were worried for a second there, weren't you? Ha! Well, I think it's all gonna work out just fine, Mr. President. We'll build a playground for all of us.
And more song.
Joy. So full of games, there's enough for each girl and boy. I wanna help and do everything that I can. I'm here to show you a change. Listen up, here's the plan. Bring it in. That's right. Keep it coming. Hey there, you with the amazing strength. You help them move that merry-go-round across the
Okay,
line.
she has amazing strength. Wouldn't expect that with that design.
With the super teeth, we need you to help with that teeth.
Oh, did they say that earlier? Must have talked over it.
That's the spirit.
Remember the teeth.
There's so much I can do to help every pony else.
And Budden's helping too.
Light that shines in me. And know I can be my
Okay.
better
Had her cutie mark glowing a bit.
I can free the past, 'cause now the future's bright for me. My cutie mark has set me free to do what's right and be the pony I wanna be. And be the pony I wanna be.
I've been thinking, Crusaders, we spend an awful lot of time fussing and fretting trying to discover our true talent, but when we take a little time off, we end up helping other ponies figure out their true talent.
Yeah, that seems to be a
And I
thing
think
this
that's
season.
way more important than worrying about our cutie marks, don't you? Absolutely. I don't care if I ever get my cutie mark, as long as I get to hang out with my best friends.
Aww.
So what do you say, Crusaders? Want to just focus on helping others find their cutie marks? Yeah!
Oh, is it happening? Oh, wow. Here it goes. Okay. Here, what is it gonna look like? Is it gonna be what we think it is?
What's going on?
It's your cutie marks. They're amazing.
Okay, that's very different. So we're misled? Oh. Because I know there have been the ones that have been in the promotional material several times that everyone assumed were going to be the actual ones. But those are weird.
Now we know what it took all along, and our journey here is never really done.
For it is more than just a mark. It's a place for us to start an adventure.
That sounded kind of weird on that line. I don't know.
We'll make our mark. Show the world what we can do. We'll make our mark. Helping Phillies to break through to the ultimate reward of a cutie mark. All right.
I'm gonna have to get used to those.
For the biggest quinceanera celebration.
If Mom and Dad were here, they'd be so proud.
Oh, they acknowledged that.
Applejack, go
Wow.
on and party with your pals.
I'm so proud of you, little buddy.
God.
You taught me a thing or two.
Rainbow singing.
You've inspired
Oh, God.
every pony around you.
God damn it. Again.
Me too.
Oh.
You've made your mark. Done Equestria so proud. You've made your mark. And we're here to sing it loud for the ultimate reward of your cutie mark.
Well, what do you think, Crusaders? Were these cutie marks totally worth waiting for, or what?
Yeah, I can't wait to see who we're gonna help next. We started out just great.
And, oh god, the feels.
What we find in our hearts,
All these flashbacks.
and here we are, best friends, about to start it again. An adventure that never will end. We'll make our
And I honestly thought it was never going to happen.
Achilles most in me. We'll make our mark. So each one of them succeeds. 'Cause the ultimate reward is a cutie.
And they called in photo finish. Why not? And, okay, call back to the intro. That's something. I'm sure. Or was there even an intro in this episode? I don't remember. It was maybe it was just cut out, but I don't. Yeah, I think it was cut out. Wow. Wow. DHX, Hasbro, good job. So yeah, that just happened. Wow. Yeah, 2 weeks in a row now I've been hit hard with the emotions. I was already feeling it pretty good from everything else, but when Rainbow started in on that song, the last song there, I just really kind of fell apart for a bit. That was just beautiful. And yeah, this was another one of the best episodes of the season for me. Actually, probably the best CMC episode in the entire show, of the ones that focused on all three of them at least. It was just delightful. I loved every minute of it. Definitely a great way to celebrate the 5th year of this series. Couldn't have asked for a better episode, really. Though, yeah, this is something I've kind of really wanted to see for a while now. And I don't even mean the CMC cutie marks there. I mean this redemption arc for Diamond Tiara. I know she's just about the most loathed character in the entirety of the fandom. Just everyone seems to hate her, but Me, I've always kind of been a fan of her since Ponyville Confidential, where she rather just amused me. I predict this episode kind of falling short for some people who refuse to accept this whole redemption thing. There have, after all, been a lot of antagonist redemption arcs in Pony, and usually there are at least some detractors saying that they're really not a good idea. Considering many view Diamond as the least redeemable character ever introduced in the show, I think there might be even more of that mentality on display than ever before. But the thing is, she's a child. Do we really want to say that someone that at that age is too far gone, that they're always going to forever be just awful? I don't like that. I much prefer that something like this is what's happening. That, like Gilda before, it's just in the environment where she came from. Though yeah, the one off thing to me is that the mother... we have the mother needing to go around throwing around playground taunts. That was a bit weird, but yeah, other than that, it was done pretty effectively, I think. I mean, we've seen Filthy Rich before, and seen that he's more or less an okay guy despite being kind of snooty and boring. Introducing a mother like this who is more the true influencer, that was definitely the way to do it here. And, yeah. I haven't even mentioned the music, really. Third musical episode in the series, and yeah, it was awesome. I definitely think it has achieved the same sort of epic feel as the last two. I mean, it kind of did remind me of Magical Mystery Cure, with everything that happened, and then with its big ending and whatnot. There was a good variety of songs, mostly pretty awesome. Gonna have to re-listen to them in isolation to really get a feel for them. I think The One During the Chase was my favorite, though I also just really loved Diamond's solo song, and well, yeah, the emotional one at the end was good, and the early one, with the Diamond's sort of villain song bits woven into it, that was good too. This was just in so many ways an excellent episode. Probably breaks the top 5 for me in terms of favorite episodes of the season, though I'm not sure as there is so much great competition, and I'm not really sure where it ranks, though I have a feeling it's pretty damn high. Anyway, hope you liked the commentary, let me know if you did, and see you on the next one.